Today, we're going to talk about a very hypothetical question. What would happen if Earth lost oxygen for 5 seconds? Now you might be thinking, 5 seconds? That's not very long. I can hold my breath for longer than that. And you're right. Most people can hold their breath for about 30 seconds. But the thing is, we're not just talking about humans here. We're talking about everything that needs oxygen to survive. So, what would happen? Well, for starters, all the plants would die. Plants are the primary producers of oxygen on Earth, so without them, we'd be in a lot of trouble. They also help to regulate the Earth's climate, so their loss would have a cascading effect on the entire planet. Animals would also start to die. Humans can survive for about 3 minutes without oxygen, but other animals would fare much worse. Fish would suffocate in the water, and birds would fall out of the sky. Even insects, which are much smaller and have a higher metabolism, would not be able to survive for long. Even things that don't technically need oxygen would start to suffer. For example, fires would go out and cars would stop running. This is because oxygen is essential for combustion, which is the process by which fuel is burned. And then there's the matter of the Earth's crust. The crust is made up of about 45% oxygen, so if all the oxygen disappeared, the crust would start to crumble. This would cause earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, which would only make the situation worse. In addition to all of this, the sudden drop in air pressure would cause a number of other problems. For example, it would damage people's eardrums and cause them to bleed. It would also make it difficult to breathe and could even lead to heart attacks and strokes. So, there you have it. That's what would happen if Earth lost oxygen for 5 seconds. It's a terrifying thought, but it's important to be aware of the potential consequences so that we can take steps to prevent it from happening. Now I know what you're thinking. This is all just hypothetical. There's no way that oxygen could disappear from Earth in 5 seconds. And you're right. It's highly unlikely that this would ever happen. But it's still a good exercise to think about because it helps us to appreciate the importance of oxygen and the fragility of our planet.